Have you ever had a moment where you needed a miracle to happen there and then? What if I told you that it's possible to get what you want in just 3 words? And I will be using the Bible as proof. In this prayer video, we'll be diving into one of the most shortest but yet extremely powerful prayer in the Bible. Anyone can pray this anytime, and it demonstrates the great strength of faith and confidence in God. Stay with us as we discuss how this small prayer had a great influence and how it might transform your life as well. We will be praying this great prayer together. Hence, before we start, I would want to invite you to stay until the very end to receive the full blessing of this video. This prayer can be just what you need if you're seeking a change for something wonderful in your life. And as you're here, take a moment to solidify this spiritually by commenting below, "My life is a miracle." Let's build a faith community where we may help one another on our faith journey in Christ. Imagine this: a stormy evening across the Sea of Galilee. Battling fierce winds and waves, the disciples are all in boat. Suddenly, everyone is terrified as they witness the impossible taking place. "That is Jesus," they said. "He's walking on water." Peter, who's usually the courageous one amongst all of them, decides to ask Jesus if he can join him. Without hesitation, Jesus tells him, "Come." Peter leaves the boat and starts to walk on water at Jesus' invitation. Out of nowhere, fear and anxiety grips him. Seeing the wind, feeling the waves, and seeing the fierceness of the ocean, he starts to sink. In the very moment, Peter did not have time to grab his 3 a.m. prayer notebook and do some long, extensive prayer so the Lord can hear his heart. All Peter shouted out in his prayer was, "Lord, save me!" Just 3 words saved his life. The real miracle is as he is sinking, Christ stretches out his hand and saves him from drowning. "O ye of little faith," he said to Peter. This moment is so powerful as it reminds us that if your prayers come from a place of undeniable faith, regardless of their simplicity or length, it will change your circumstances. Comment Amen if you agree with that. I advise you to jot down Matthew 14 verse 30, "But he was terrified when he saw the wind and started to descend. He called out, 'Lord, save me.'" Keep this chapter with you and write it down in your 3 a.m. prayer notebook. This is a reminder that even in the most dire circumstances, a basic prayer will get to God and provide the assistance you need. Why is it important to keep this prayer in mind, you might ask? Because the demands of life easily overwhelms us and makes us feel as though we are drowning under the weight of life. And in those times, we could believe that our prayers should be faultless, long, or elegant. Peter's narrative, however, emphasizes to us the sincerity and immediacy of our call for help is what matters as God sees your intentions, not fake virtue. Now let us take a moment and pray these 3 words, "Lord, save me." And then we also pray our extended prayer version. Approach God with a sincere heart and repeat after me, "Lord, save me." If you also feel like solidifying this in the comment section down below, feel free to comment also, "Lord, save me." Lord, save me from my hardship. Lord, save me from my worries, and please save me from all of my burdens. Today I acknowledge that I was sinking because my burdens were too heavy. In heaven, please reach out to me as you reached out to Peter and rescued him in his time of need with only 3 words. Once again, Lord, save me. Save me from the storms of my doubts, fears, and anxieties. I trust you, Lord, even when I feel as though I'm drowning. Just like you did with Peter, raise me, and lead me gently across these turbulent seas. Strengthen my faith so I have no questions about your presence or your might. Knowing that with you I am safe, therefore help me to keep my eyes on you. Lord, I give my concerns to you, knowing your love will see me through. I pray this using your divine name. My friends, remember that the sincerity of our prayers is what matters, not the length or your ability to use a fancy words. The Bible often reminds us of people who prayed using fancy words, and their prayers were never heard and were referred to as babbling. God looks at our hearts. He is not evaluating our language. When we really pray, "Lord, save me," He hears us and answers. Thus, remember that God is always ready to reach out and raise you, whether your prayer is 3 words or a full conversation with Him. If this prayer speaks to you, if you feel a change in you as you say these lines, make sure to leave a comment sharing your experience. Furthermore, keep in mind that, when offered with confidence, any length or simplicity of your prayer will cause miracles. Don't forget to like, share this video with a loved one on WhatsApp, and subscribe for more prayer videos like this one. God bless.